They were telling me I got airborne on one of these. Nice. He definitely got airborne on that one. What's going on, guys? Today we are back in the 392. We're going to another off-road trip. So today we are actually going to the Peters Mill Trail. It's part of the George Washington National Forest. I've never been on this trail, and it's supposed to be it's an 8-mile trail, beginner friendly, stock friendly, so it's not going to be anything too crazy. But this is a Jeep Badge of Honor trail, so it should be a lot of fun to see what it's all about. I am going with a Bronco Raptor. Not sure if you guys can see it right up ahead, as well as a Subaru Forester right behind us out there. So should be a fun time. It is nice and wet outside, so we should be getting into a lot of mud. Right now we are about 16 minutes away from the country store that we have to buy the trail permits at. It's $5 for a day pass, $12 for a 3-day pass, and then $30 for an annual pass. So really not too bad if you just want to go off-roading for the day. Should be a fun time, and hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, so we have made it onto the Peters Mill Trail. So far it's just a bunch of rocks right here. It is a pretty foggy day, so you know, I think we did pick the right time to come. It's not super sunny. We got a little bit of rain last night, so I'm hoping the trail isn't going to be too busy today. You can see the Bronco Raptor back there looking nice, and we got the Forester coming up behind us as well. So this is only the first part of the trail, so I'm hoping it's going to get a little bit more intense. Yeah, I'll let you guys know and show you guys what it's like. We got a nice little downhill section. So far it hasn't been anything too crazy. We just passed a few ATVs back there. So I am in 4 low right now, so just because we had quite a steep uphill ascent, but it was just a bunch of rocks, so you know, nothing too crazy. So we got the Bronco Raptor coming down this nice little hill right here. It's pretty much just a bunch of mud, looking nice and big. We got the Jeep parked up right over there, and we got the Forester right over here. Let's see this thing. This trail is pretty simple. It's pretty much just a bunch of mud, so I think it's fine for a Forester, to be honest. It is stock friendly, so nothing too crazy here. I did watch some YouTube videos about this trail before this, and it seemed like there might be like a water crossing or a mud hole type of thing. So looking forward to seeing what that's like. I do hope that there's more like rocky sections too, because I want to see what this suspension is all about. All right, guys, so we're still just chugging along on the first part of the trail here. It's really nothing too crazy, to be honest. I did hear that the last 2 miles of the trail are the most intense, so I'm hoping it gets a little bit more fun. But as of right now, it's just been a few mud puddles and some hilly sections like you can see right here. So just going through this, having as much fun as possible, and we got the Bronco and Forester right behind us. All right, so we're currently parked up here on the trail because we got a bunch of ATVs flying past us. So see if I can get a shot of these coming up here. One guy just did a huge wheelie going up this hill. See, we got a UTV coming up right now. Like so much fun. What the heck? Going so much quicker than us. Ooh, looks like so much fun. I feel like this would be so much more fun on a UTV or an ATV. You can go so much quicker that way. All right, so since the trail hasn't really been too intense, we got the Bronco backing up. I'm gonna try to do a bit of a drift right here, test out Baja mode, maybe try it in 2-wheel drive as well, see how it goes. All right, let's hear that V6 in action. Let's see what that thing can do. See how this goes. Gonna hide behind this tree just in case. All right, let's see it. Nice, nice, okay. Probably could have tried two-wheel drive for a better drift. So we're gonna try that again in two-wheel drive this time with traction control off. Hopefully he'll give it some more gas and we can get a nice drift around this turn. All right, let's see some more speed this time. Going over the water crossing right there. Let's see it. Okay, okay, nice, 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 nice. Okay, much better that time. All right, now let's see what the V8 can do. I don't think I'm gonna go too crazy with this thing because it's not a, you know, not a Baja truck like a Bronco, but should be fun either way.
Too easy.
Yeah.
You're good. Watch the rock. Yep, there you go. Easy. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Got a nice little rocky section coming up here, just a little rock garden that we're going through right now, just crawling it right now. That last trail that we hit, I think it is meant for UTVs and ATVs only, considering how skinny it was, but it was a whole bunch of fun to go up that first section that we actually fit through. I think this trail is mostly for dirt bikes and ATVs by the looks of it. We've only seen one other vehicle that was a Raptor, F-150 Raptor. Other than that, just dirt bikes and ATVs passing us. So I do think this trail would be a whole lot more fun on a UTV. Go a lot more faster with that, I think. So we're going back up Peters Mill the way we came from, just so we can hit these bumps up here in this muddy section one more time. We got the Bronco behind us as well. Should be a fun time.
Trying to catch up.
See, I don't want to like hit these rocks here. I don't want to drift it too hard.
Nah, they were getting pretty close. Yeah, some are pretty, it's getting pretty narrow. Yeah.
Oh.
Did you feel some scraping in a little bit when you went through these?
No, no scraping. Just super hard bumps.
Yeah.
I should have had my traction control off for that mud hole. Forgot.
It'll be on the way back down. I know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's up
think this is just the rocky section now. Might have to go into 4 low for this.
Yeah.
All right, 4 low. There we go. Gonna hit this rocky section right here.
Yeah, I saw Owen doing the same thing. You just like putting on the one wheel on the side.
That's how you do it. I'm just scared to scrape.
I know,
right here.
yeah.
Oh, okay. We should be fine.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna do the same thing.
You better. All right, so now we got the Bronco in front of us. Let's see what this thing looks like. I think Broncos are definitely better suited for fast trails like this, like the muddy section that we just went through. So I know he was definitely giving it some good throttle through that section. Unfortunately, I did forget to turn traction control off for that. So very unfortunate, but we do have it off this time around. So I'll make sure to be in 4 high, as well as traction control off for that section. Actually, I'm just gonna go in 4 high right now. Nice. Yeah, this downhill section, just I think it's the most fun part of the trail that we've been on so far. I'm usually not a huge fan of like super muddy things and high speed. I'd much rather crawl rocks like that, especially in a Jeep. You know, if I was in a UTV or an ATV, I think muddy sections would be more fun with those things. I think with a Jeep, these rocky sections are more fun, I think, in my opinion. Especially if you get some good articulation. Oh, he's using donut mode too. Oh, he's gonna kick up all this mud, isn't he? Let's see it. Or not. Putting it back into 4 high probably. Broncos are definitely better for this kind of stuff. Going over these bumps. They were telling me I got airborne on one of these. Just been going super fast. I think we got the mud hole coming up here soon. Nice, nice. Nice. He definitely got airborne on that one. Jeez. Here's the mud hole. Nice, nice. Oh, not too much. It turned traction control back on. What the heck? I guess when you put it back into 4 high, it turns traction control on, which is very unfortunate. I could have done a lot more drifting if I knew that was on. Jeez. Oh my God. Those bump stops are probably putting in some work right now. All right, guys, we are done with off-roading for the day. I have to say, I think that's probably the muddiest that my Jeep has ever been. So I just spent about the past 2 or 3 hours at the car wash, just washing it inside and out. It's clean, looks brand new, just how I got it off the lot. The tires are still a little bit muddy, but what can you do? So overall, I would say it was a fun day. You know, the trail wasn't as intense or as exciting as I was expecting. I was expecting a few more obstacles along the trail, but it was mostly just dirt, mud, and a little bit of rocks. And it did have a difficulty rating of 3 out of 10 on Onyx Off-Road. which is of course rated easy. So it is a very good beginner trail. If you're new to off-roading, definitely check out Peters Mill. And like I said, it is a Jeep Badge of Honor trail as well. So, you know, it was fun overall. If you're within a few hours, definitely check out Peters Mill. It is a very good beginner trail. Next time, our plan is to hit up a few trails in West Virginia, specifically the Canaan Loop Trail and then Canyon Rim Trail as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to see those videos, and thanks for watching.